The year is 556. These are your enemies. This is a medieval strategy game where you summon a large army. First, gotta start by plopping down a castle, and then I can use one of these three options to upgrade my army. I will take a knight, a highly defensive melee unit, add it to the grid, and I'll get one action in between fights, so now the fight begins. I got 4 invading armies, and in addition to my knights, I can also launch a big thing from my castle. A big ol' meatball, a spicy meatball. As my knights kind of take them on, I'm gonna use the extra damage from up top. We shall destroy the rebelling army. You can see the respective damage. They've done 69, and now I get to add a new option to my group. Now I'll go for an archer here, because I could plop down an archer, show up right behind the knight guys. And then we have a different king showing up. These seem to almost be like a wild beast. It's the king of nature. And you can see his army disintegrating before your eyes. And because we've defeated him, we get a special set of cards. And I could procreate. Add 9 units. Since I have only 3 of these knights, this actually seems really valuable. Look at the size of this army now. Absolutely smoking. I'm gonna keep taking on, getting area damage when I can, but right now, my army, just based on this, I didn't lose a single guy. We went flawless. So I can also level up plots, as you can see by this wild card here. What I could do is just drag this here, and then all of a sudden my knights have more stats. I could hover over them to see like specific stats, but for now we're just gonna beat the shit out of the King of Spells. And I think we only lost 1 unit in battle, but it comes back over time. And if you see cards you don't like, well, I can spend gold to reroll. I have never seen the Spire card before, so I'm gonna take it, but I also get a permanent upgrade. And the attack, by everything increasing by 30%, sounds wonderful to me. I will try a Spire, heal my tank units over time. Right now, we're off to a very powerful start, so I don't think the King of Nature will be much of a threat, but they are stronger than before. They knocked out a couple of my units. Oh, I could get a boar to ride into battle. It can be mounted by adjacent units. Why not ride a boar into battle? That sounds awesome. I'll plop it down here. Got 3 boars. How do they ride into battle? They are, oh yeah, so they're just like, okay, just go towards the knights and they'll start like being ridden. Look at that! They only got 3 damage or whatever. Ooh, I really want to take a farm because this adds units to adjacent armies over time. What I can do is put it here. This way I'll either get another archer or another shieldsman to begin with. So with that being said, we can actually scale a little bit and keep throwing our stuff at them, but I believe the shieldsmen are by far the strongest, but archers are really good too. I'm gonna dig a little. Oh, I can get a warlock or a buffer with the shaman. Actually, a buffer sounds really nice. Put this guy back here, and depending on the attack of the shaman, my other guys can get stronger. All right, throw the big rocks in the back. Okay, I've lost the 9 units this time. Oh, every turn adds +1 HP to adjacent units. Now, knights have 55 HP, so percentage-wise, that's actually not great. Sure, I'd buff the shaman and archers, but those aren't really taking damage. I'm gonna take some poison, drag it over to my knights. And if I have a lot of knights, then they can accumulatively stack a bunch of poison on the enemies. Let's see what kind of poison damage can be brewing up here. Well, it doesn't have green damage, so it's really tough to tell, but I dealt 24 somewhere in there because I got all excited about it. Every turn has a 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment of an adjacent unit. Whoa. Such as the poison enchantment. That sounds incredible. My lord, it is time to wage war against another king. Do you want the king of blood or the king of greed? Give me the blood. I now have 4 enemies. Okay, annoyingly, I don't have many knight adjacencies. So I would want something else in the middle, but I'm kind of compensating here. This isn't the ideal play, but I do occasionally get stacks of poison vials if I do this. So I am gonna take that right now and just say it is what it is. And yes, get the poison stacking up crazy. Poison knights, 304 damage. Yeah, the forest, I mean, could have been something better for the middle, but now I kind of want to dig for like maybe poison synergy. Or procreate. Actually, procreate seems pretty nice with the knights. Just really beefing up that army. All right, we failed the library, forgot how to read, that's okay. The King of Blood is here. And there's a lot of them, but there's even more of us. We only lost 5 units, dealt 505 damage. Oh. Units attacks, heal it for 25% of dealt damage. Or a sacrifice. Do I want to level up my knights or give them vampirism? You know what? I actually like sacrifice here, because what I can do, is also go to a merchant. I could buy another shaman, you'll see why. And I'm too broke for another purchase, so get me out of here. So what I can do is sacrifice the boars to level up the knights, and now the space is free, and actually, I get another action? Another thing I do is take the shaman and combine with the shaman to level up the shamans. So now, I mean, we just got a huge melee army. Absolutely massive. And eventually I should level up my castle as well, because any duplicate cards can be leveled up just like that. I didn't lose a single unit. I want to make my castle stronger. Oh, wild card to level up anything. I believe the knights are tier 3, so you can see that doesn't get leveled up anymore. But I could level up the library to make like more buffs onto the knight. It failed twice. All right, so it rolls 50% chance twice, and I lost both coin flips. That's okay. I have all my units still looking good, and I'm looking for something better here. No, I'm gonna reroll again. I really wanted vampirism. I'll take a cemetery. If an adjacent unit dies in battle, ooh, can summon an imp to fight in its place. The Great Expansion! I now can get more plots. I think I want to have plots next to the knights, so I can have things that buff it. And also the cemetery can be next to the knights. I'll put it here, so I can get an additional unit to spawn imps. Oh my god, I failed twice again. But now, like, if a knight dies in battle and I have a lot of knights, this way I could get a ton of imps in return. And I do seem to be down a few foes. Where are my imps? Actually, I think they took out my ranged guys. My knights are not dying. They're killing, like, everything but the knights. Alright, a little intelligent of them. Now, let's see if I can do better. Maybe I'll take an elf ranged sniper unit to attack most distant target. Put it next to the cemetery, see if I like it. I get 3 of them. I finally got another stack of poison. Love to see it. Gonna keep targeting their range guys. It's the Nothing Rebellion. You dare rebel against the Nothing Empire? Face my wrath. Whoa, okay. Oh, Blacksmith. Blacksmith is something I would love instead of the library. Gives, yeah, 2% attack damage. But instead, I'll take another farm. Oh, and I get a decree. Higher movement speed of my troop. Sounds nice considering most of my army is melee. That way I can cover more ground. And I can level up the farm, so I would get 2 additional units of either type. Or it could be 1 of each, potentially. So that sounds pretty valuable. Look at the speed of these knights! They're just sprinting in the battle. They have no time. They keep targeting my range guys as if, like, that's actually going to help them. More poison? No, more procreation. We're getting so many knights. You can barely fit them all in this square. They're having to squeeze up. The speed of them. The King of Blood is out. Add 115 units. But I only need to sacrifice 5 to defeat them. This is insane. Part of me wants to, like, sacrifice the shaman. Or I can sacrifice an elf instead. These guys actually are pretty weak, even though there are 3 of them. It's just a low tier unit. So I kind of want to maybe replace it with something else. Oh, my lord. Our diplomats can now make peace with an enemy king. Who do I not want to see anymore? I don't want to see the King of Spells anymore. I do want to keep fighting the King of Blood because I like the things he gives. So at least this way I can level up my castle, the library, and the cemetery. And something else could go in the place of the elf. I think it's quite valuable. Ooh, got a stack of poison. I didn't fail 3 times. Fantastic. And now my meteor is like bigger and splashier, more damage. Love to see it. I lost 2 units. 2 units! Now, should note my castle's level 2. I could make it level 3. You know what? Out of all these, give me a blacksmith. I'll just buff up the knights. Every turn plus 2 attack. Oh, I just got 3 stacks of poison. How many stacks of poison do I have total? I feel like it's gonna just run out of control. Yeah, just the speed at which we're tearing through this, it builds up like crazy. Could do another sacrifice or reroll. Okay, I'll take another sacrifice. Screw it. I don't have anything I want to sacrifice right now. Oh, look at this. I have 9 stacks of poison on these knights. 9! Let's upgrade this castle tier 3. Looking pretty nice. Increase the size of the army. Now the King of Nature is almost looking kind of terrifying. Emphasis on almost. Those fools. They thought they could stop me. Clones a card of the selected plot. Oh, so I could get like more knights up here if I wanted to. Or I could clone archer to get another archer. It's just really slow. Let me see. Oh. Do I level up? I'm actually gonna plop it right here because I can get units adjacent to the blacksmith and the cemetery. You know, for the sake of it, I'll take more archers. And I think I'm gonna spend the card to actually level them up just to make these stronger because there's already a lot of them. If I was to add more archers, sure, they would be buffed by like the blacksmith and cemetery, but it'd just be so few of them than to be relatively weak. I think it's just the stronger, higher increase of damage, especially when we're looking at numbers this high. So this is just gonna level up something. I'll take a wild card so I can level up what I choose. Actually, I choose to level up the farm just to gain more units over time. It was, all right, 3 archers this time. I mean, archers are starting to be a pretty solid force as is, so it's good to have a decent amount of balance. All right, again, it looks like they're killing a lot of my units, but it's really only my splash units. They're allowed to do that. How about I try an orchard? Maybe make some roots, and then what? Increase attack by 30% again. 2 of them, nice. You know what, let me see how useful the spire was. Upgrade this because I get 2 levels up. So now all my units are tier 3. Let's see if I miss it or not. So far, I don't think I'm missing the healing. I think I actually appreciate that my stuff has higher damage. Also, some of my dudes are big. What do I even need to level up? I guess I could take another farm. Just keep adding more units. Sure, it's not any of the knights, but I mean, listen, my archers are starting to be pretty significant now. And yeah, keep hitting their back line so they don't target my archers. Oh, they're targeting my archers anyway. No matter. Ooh, a little procreation. And what do I want? Ooh, farm and blacksmith are really good. I can afford both. I have tier 3 shamans. Maybe I should try getting a lot more of them now. First, though, I think I'll actually level up the farm just because that is improvement over time. Oh, I get another action. I might as well level up the blacksmith because that's improvement over time. And I guess I'll procreate the shamans. Yeah, so I get 2 stacks of plus 2% damage. I probably should get another set of units, like, in the bottom right, but it'll happen when it happens. Oh no, some of them made it to my back line. Thankfully, not that many. And don't worry, there isn't friendly fire. I could summon a demon. For each dead ally, he is permanently stronger. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna summon a demon. Just gotta go back here, because this isn't, like, something that can be buffed by the blacksmith, because this is a building. It's a little bit different. But I do have a lot of units that just die, so make the demon a little stronger over time, please. Yeah, you can see the stats boost happening. Where is the demon? Well, he probably maybe died pretty soon, but you can level him up. Actually, yeah, I can level him up a wild card. Oh, the King of Nature is leading his final assault. We must use all our resources. All right, get a wild card here. I actually don't want to play Steel Coat. I actually might get rid of this just because I want the library to dupe the poison. 17 of it. Oh, but I guess I could put this on the archers, actually. Make them a bit less glass cannons, so at least they can tank the first hit. You know what? Screw it. I'll plop this down just because I need roots. Or maybe the demon would get buffed by the blacksmith. Maybe I was wrong. Whoa! Oh, God. Oh, this fucko. Yo, the music is sick. Gotta beat the King of Nature. Finally, the king actually leads his soldiers into battle. He's not just sending his poor, he's fighting the war and dying in the war. That's the way to do it. My kingdom has thrived. Peace has returned to the kingdom. And what's crazy is that there's a lot more to this demo. I can play as other kings, which have their own decks and synergies. So if you want to see that, let me know. I've been enjoying playing this game in my free time, and I hope you all enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and peace.